the media. I'd like to thank His Excellency Yerlan and the board, the ambassador of Pakistan to the Republic of India, for taking time off from his busy schedule and coming to Hyderabad to inaugurate the honorary consulate of Kazakhstan in Hyderabad. And we assure you that, to the media, that we have a lot of business interest between Kazakhstan and India. We'll be promoting tourism and industry in Kazakhstan. We are exporting pharmaceuticals from Hyderabad, which will be try to increase more, and we'll also look at the opportunity of working with Kazakhstan in the area of information technology. India is known for IT, and we would like to request His Excellency to help us set up IT parks and also some IT infrastructure. And we'd love to invest in various areas, especially in pharmaceutical. Kazakhstan has a very big pharmaceutical market, including neighboring countries. So I would like His Excellency to address the media and let us know what are the opportunities and how we can work together. Thank you, Excellency, for joining us today. I'm honored and grateful to you for all your help and support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Nasir Khan. It's my privilege and honor to be here today because since I arrived to India back in 2019 and visited Hyderabad the same year in December, it was my dream and aim to open, to make this inauguration, and this day came. And for the first time in our diplomatic service history, Mr. Nasir Ali Khan has been appointed the Honorary Consul of Kazakhstan in Hyderabad for 4 consecutive years. So congratulations with this office and for this honor, and this is honor for Kazakhstan as well. And first I would like to congratulate, as I said, Mr. Nasir Ali Khan with this appointment. And let me express my gratitude to the governments of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, as well as businessmen and all media from both states, and the Indian central government who took active part and on making this happen. So I'd like to know that Mr. Nasir Ali Khan provides great support to the Embassy of Kazakhstan in India and our citizens, and especially during this pandemic. As you remember, last year, if we recall, the lockdown happened, and more than 1,000 citizens of Kazakhstan were locked in India. So Mr. Nasir Ali Khan helped them to reach the safe places and to get evacuated back to Kazakhstan. And so his kind help and personal involvement and passion are very much invaluable and very much welcome, and we are very thankful for this help and his this touch and his the feelings to the Kazakhstan and its citizens. I am confident that the opening of this honorary consulate and Mr. Nasir Ali Khan's personal involvement will make a significant contribution to deepen our cooperation. So in many spheres, not only in economy, trade, but also cultural, because today we have also launched opened this exhibition of the paintings of children with special needs, and we have the corner hall of Kazakh literature in the office of Honorary Consul. And tonight evening we will go to Nizam's Club, Hyderabad Nizam's Club, and we will also have there our small hall of Kazakh literature. So this is because of help and the support of Honorary Consul, Mr. Nasir Ali Khan, and his team and his friends here we see today. So coming to bilateral relations between Kazakhstan and India, this year, after 2 weeks, we will celebrate 29th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relations between Kazakhstan and India, and next year will be anniversary, 30th year anniversary. So I hope that next year will be closer to next year. We will see the many events, bilateral, and in India we have the many cultural and some political and some personal and like exhibitions, concerts, and some maybe visits of our cultural delegations to Hyderabad and other parts of India. So, and I would like to mention that this year Kazakhstan is celebrating its 30th anniversary as well, and we already started celebrations. And today we saw our honorary consuls the special how to coin on 30th anniversary. This is a silver coin on this special occasion. So we are again thankful to the Office of Honorary Consul. So Kazakhstan, despite this official diplomatic relations established 29 years ago, but our ties goes deep into the days of the Great Silk Road, and Kazakhstan and India being in a very close, proximity. It's just a 3 hours flight from Delhi, and from here it's only 5 hours. We are strategically important to each other, and we actually established this strategic partnership back in 2009. And this year we are expecting our president to come to India with the state visit of Mr. Tokayev to India. So the main thing between our countries is that we have no issues on political agenda, and trade, economic cooperation is increasing. Kazakhstan is the biggest, largest trade partner of India in Central Asia, and the second in CIS countries. So last year, for example, we reached the trade turnover almost 2.4 billion US dollars. And today I can say that Kazakhstan and India are becoming more and more open for mutual business communications and investments. This is due to the common desire and the rapid economic growth of both countries. Because for the last decades, Kazakhstan as well as India open up broad perspectives actually for this constructive and beneficial and both way cooperation. We, as I mentioned, we experienced dynamic growth in various fields. So, and coming to the investment opportunities of Kazakhstan, I can say that we have a very common and a very business-friendly investment climate in all region. In whole region, Kazakhstan has introduced some legislative changes to render more support to investors. So, for example, starting from this year, investors can conclude an investment agreement with the government without any approval by the parliament. And the amendments were made to Kazakhstan's business and tax codes as well. So this is a part of so-called three-level mechanism Kazakhstan created to oversee the investment activities. So, for example, for the last 10 years, Kazakhstan attracted more than 4 billion US dollars. It's more than in the region of Central Asia. To strategically important sectors such as pharmaceuticals, agriculture, food production, and the production of medical devices. Coming to bilateral relations and the Institute of Honorary Consulates, we have Honorary Consul of Kazakhstan in 5 cities now with Hyderabad, and its 4 others are in Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, and Chennai. So now this is our latest, newest honorary consulate in Hyderabad. Again, this trade and investment cooperation cannot be done without the connectivity. But with this development of international north-south transport corridors through Chabahar port, we believe that the bilateral trade cooperation will intensify, not only with Kazakhstan, but with Central Asia. And undoubtedly, there are a number of unsolved issues in the interaction of state bodies and the organizations of two countries. I'm confident that we will be able to resolve all our differences by joint efforts and build an unbreakable bridge of trust and commitment to bilateral economic development. So once again, we invite all Indian businessmen, and especially from the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, to visit Kazakhstan. So I think the strategic and the promising areas are mining, and as we know, Telangana, Hyderabad is pharmaceutical capital of India and IT hub of the world, I can say, and the land of purity, land of opportunities. So we expect more trade opportunities to be explored and to be introduced. So I believe that only Council's office will do the best, and will do at most the possible things and the impossible sometimes to take our bilateral relations ahead forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency, for all your help and support. We assure you that from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, we will do our best to improve the relationship, especially in the area of tourism and also in the area of industry. And we will be very happy to bring in a delegation from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana to Kazakhstan. In fact, a lot of interest is by the movie industry. We've been approached by a lot of producers who would like to do shooting in Kazakhstan, and we can also look at the option of doing destination weddings, and because Kazakhstan has a very good infrastructure, excellent climate during the summer, and there are a lot of opportunities like His Excellency has expressed. And Kazakhstan is a great country. It has a lot of firsts, and it's very advanced. More than 50% of the space launches done globally so far have been done from Kazakhstan. Recently, the NASA scientists, astronauts which were launched into space were from Kazakhstan, and Kazakhstan has a lot of firsts. Apple is the original fruit of Kazakhstan. Tulips are originally from Kazakhstan, and India has a lot of similarity and a lot of cultural similarities between Kazakhstan and India, especially the food. We have some of the food which is very famous or popular in India is from Central Asia, like the samosa, which is Irani and Central Asian, and we have the pulao and some of the desserts. So we have a lot of common with them. And Kazakhstan is a very, very highly educated population. The literacy rate is 99%, very high literacy rate, and they are very progressive and very modern and have a lot of minerals. They have oil, gas, coal, gold, and India imports more than 80% of their uranium from Kazakhstan, oil and uranium. And I think His Excellency has met the atomic energy recently last week to improve that relationship, and hopefully shortly, I think, if I'm not wrong, 100% of uranium to India will be imported from Kazakhstan. That's the plan As of now, 80% of uranium to India is imported from Kazakhstan. So thank you, and I would like to thank Madam Ambassador to joining us today, and thank you to my wife Meher, who's been of great support, and my friend, my partner Suresh, and Mr. Zishan, my brother-in-law, and Bharat, my partner, to join us today and be a part of us happy inauguration. Thank you so much. Thank you. If media has any questions for His Excellency, please you can ask. You can go ahead. Yeah. interview with His Excellency, then we can take one-to-one, or if you have questions, you can ask us.
Can you please specify the partnership for farmer unit?
Hi sir, this is Murali Krishna from S News. What type of special areas in Kazakhstan for shooting, sir?
For the last few years, we have the Almaty region in southeast of Kazakhstan, and of course the north of Kazakhstan, but mostly this is the Almaty region. For example, we had this Agni Guru, this Tamil movie, Siragugal, Agni Siragugal, shot in Kazakhstan, and one of the movies with casting with Ajay Kumar, I think, was shot also in 2018 in Kazakhstan, and now the big team of the Galipata 2 is traveling again to Kazakhstan to shoot the second sequel of that movie, and in March we hope that the shooting team of Tejas will go to Kazakhstan to start this new movie shooting, so-called Tejas, casting the Kangana Renault. So it's again around the Almaty city and the region, and of course we have more locations like Turkestan and the Turkestan region, and North Kazakhstan and East Kazakhstan, but since we have direct flights between Delhi and Almaty, so the first location is Almaty region.
Sir, you said that you will work along in pharmaceutical and IT sector along with the Telangana government. Did you consult with the Telangana government? What did they say to partnering with both the countries in working with in these area?